there, Bob here from Pro Host Cloud, and today we are going to do a full Elementor website build. We're going to create a t-shirt shop. We'll just be able to display products. I'm not going to go into how to create your t-shirts or anything like that. I'll save that for a separate video. I'm mostly doing this is for the build itself. In my last video, I demonstrated some of the functions and features, but I'm sure there are still a lot of frustrated people out there. At least I'm reading from some of the comments that I didn't go in deep enough detail. So I think by building an entire store, so we are going to build an entire store today, and it's going to be with the Elementor builder and an Astra theme, and we are going to also hook that or connect that store to an on-demand print service. So we're building a t-shirt shop. All right. So just a quick reminder, if you're interested in high-speed hosting services, check out prohostcloud.com. Without further ado, here we go. All right, here we are at prohostcloud.com. We are going to log into our service. Once we're logged in, it'll bring us to our home page. We're going to go into our services if you have more than one account. I'm going to build this on my silver account today on a subdomain. We're going to log into the control panel. Once we're logged into the control panel, we are going to scroll down to scripts. We're going to launch a WordPress script, and then we're going to install a theme. Once we get to install now, we have our ProHost Cloud demo account. We are not going to launch on that. We are going to launch on this subdomain. For all my builds, I always build them on subdomains, make sure they work, they're functional, and then I transfer them over to the domain they're supposed to be at. So right here, I'm not going to put my customer's name, so here I'm going to shut off the video really quickly so I can fill this information in. But here you would just put your site name and a quick description of your site. And here you would put your admin username. Now they'll give you a chintzy one. I like to put my own admin name and my own admin password. So I'm going to fill that in and we'll move on to install. And once you do that, it's installing to the subdomain, and voila, you're finished. To get to your site and see what it looks like, you can come here. And if you want to get to the admin area, which we're going to now, you go there. All right, so what I tend to do is I tend to get the website all 100% ready to go. Then I transfer it onto my customer's domain, and then I get everything all set up there. It doesn't take long once the site's built just to transfer it over. So anyway, the first thing I need you to do is go into plugins, and we're going to go to install plugins, and we're going to delete both these plugins. You can do both at the same time by hitting the plugin, just bulk actions, but I just did them independently. It doesn't matter. All right, and then we're going to add new, and we're going to go with starter templates. And here we go. We're going to install it, and then once it's installed, you're going to activate it. Now, they have tons and tons of free and premium templates. So we're going to go into the library really quick. And we're going to skip over this video. And we're going to build with Elementor. And we're going to go into e-commerce. I'm going to first check out the online shops. If that nothing there leads me to, I'm going to go back to clothing. Let me go back to the clothing stores. All right, let's take a look at the clothing stores. Now remember, if they say premium at the top, that means they're a paid version. We're looking for free versions, just to keep your costs down. Well, once your website's flourishing, if you want to rebuild on a subdomain and transfer it over, you know, maybe I'll do a video on how to transfer it over eventually. But yeah, well, but anyways, we're gonna look for a theme that would display clothing or, you know, be catchy to the eye right from the beginning. Here, I like this one, customized print tees, but it's a premium video, or I mean theme. All right, so I found the print that we're going to use, I'm sorry, the template we're going to use for our clothing store. It's right here. I'm going to click into it. We're just going to skip and continue this. We're going to pick a color scheme. And we are going to, that looks good. We're going to keep the font pop-ins. I really like pop-ins. We're going to continue. You got to give them your name. Email address. And submit. Now, while all this information, this theme, this template, this starter pack, it's all being downloaded to your website right now. And here we are. The whole thing is downloaded, so we are gonna just visit our website real quick. And voila, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it is our website, enigma.prohostclouddemo.com. And so we are going to exit out of that, go back to our starter plate, and we are going to launch again from our control panel. And looks pretty good, Okay, we're going to go back in the back end, and we're going to hit dashboard. And once we're in the dashboard, we are going to go back into our plugins. And as you can see, we have starter templates in there, and we're going to leave that in there until we're totally done building the website, because we might need to download a page or two or something else. But notice what it has added: WooCommerce, WooCommerce cart abandonment recovery, WP Forms Lite, and Elementor. This is for contacts, and I'll probably get rid of this. I don't necessarily like WP Forms Lite. You usually have some issues with it. I like Forminator, and we'll get into that. So let's go ahead and upload all our plugins that we're going to be using for this website. I am going to just delete this one. Oh, we're going to first deactivate it. Oh, you know what? I am going to leave this in for now. Never mind. I'm going to leave this in for now. But we're going to add a couple plugins. Go back to our plugins. Install plugins. All right. Add new. We're going to add light speed technology or light speed caching. And we're going to install. And we are going to activate that. We're not going to do any of the settings until we're done with building the website, but I'm just going to put everything, all the plugins that I use. We're going to add another new one, and this is iTheme Security. And once again, we'll do all the settings at the end of the video, or at the end of the build. After everything's all built, then I'll just go through and do the settings real quickly. I am not going to be slow on this website build. I'm going to try to build it as quickly as I can. It is for a client, and then he wants it up and running as soon as possible. So, okay, let me see. We got Elementor, iThemes, light speed, and one more we use is called Updraft, and that's for backups. And that's just for the, you can never ever have enough backups, and this is a free plugin, and you can store it off site. You do that way, if something happens to the server and you have it stored on the server, you won't be able to recover your website. But if it's on a like I use Google Drive to store mine, you can use a multitude. You can even, Updraft actually sells storage space. So, but you can never have too many backups. Also, I download backups occasionally just to have a backup. Oh, we're going to activate that one. All right, we're not going to do any of the settings. I'm just downloading the ones that I tend to use. All right, and I may end up changing this WP Forms Lite to Forminator later. I want to see how they have it integrated already into the website. If it's going to if it's going to cause me to have to build a whole new page for it, I probably won't. But if I can just integrate the new one into the page, then I'll probably do that. I like Forminator better. It's just more control, and it tends to work better. All right, so now we're going to head back to the blog. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change and put my theme up in the, my logo up in the corner. So I'm going to go down to Appearance and go to Astra Options. And under Astra Options, you're going to see Header Builder, Upload Logo. So I'm going to go right into, now they give you some pictures automatically with this. All right, and I'm going to upload my own logo, which I have stored. No, not downloads. We're going to go into Documents, and we're going to go into, whoops, no, I don't want that one. We'll go into logos for the, there we go. It's not in that folder. Let's see. Oh, here it is. And then once it's uploaded to our image area, we are going to then hit select and upload image. They make you crop it first. All right, so it says sportswear logo creator. There has been an error in your cropping, so we're going to skip cropping and just upload it. And we are going to see, notice how my logo is now up in the corner. And you can do a lot with this. You can move the logo to the middle. maybe your primary menu over. And we're gonna, that looks okay for now. So we're gonna just publish that. I like my logo there in the middle. All right, so I'm running into a problem where my logo's too big. So I want to edit that image. So if you go up to your media and into your library, you can go ahead and edit that image by clicking on the image and then down below edit image. It's currently 4,000 by 4,000, and that's way too big. So we're going to scale this down. Uh, 180 by 180 and scale. It will, now there's our new image. All right, so there's our new image. Oh, I didn't save it. Oh, yes, I did. It's 180 pixels by 180 pixels. That's what we want. All right, so we're going to get out of that. We are going to go back to the dashboard. Okay, so we're here at the back at the home screen. We're going to customize. We're going to go into header builder, site title and logo. We're going to remove this logo, and we're going to upload the new one we just downsized. Now you're going to have to crop it, so make sure that the logo is in the box. If not, it'll cut it halfway off. And cropping image, and then there it is. I think I'm going to try moving it back. I want to see how it looks. And move our primary menu to the middle. Let's try it here. The cart in the middle. Let's try moving the cart. Yeah, that works. Okay. I don't know. Maybe the middle is better. Yeah, we're going to leave it there for now. We're going to publish this. And then once it's published, we're going to X out of it. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into our Elementor builder, and we're going to edit these pages a little bit. As far as the photo is concerned, I was playing around with another website earlier, and I find that I'm going to have to create a picture with no background. If you notice this, and that's going to take some doing, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to leave that picture there. And we're going to go into here, best quality products. I think I'm going to leave that, but what we're going to change here is instead of print, I'm going to put no, I don't like that. We're going to put the word T.
So, if I do take her back, I should.
All right, so I got rid of the large print. I'm going to put my own large print in there. I'm going to put something like the highest quality, no, cap up. Let's go back. Instead of highest, we're going to put best. The best quality tees and hoodies. So this is a t-shirt and hoodie shop. And alright. Now I'm gonna leave this girl here because I like that picture. I like the non-background. I like the image just floating there. I have images of people in the product that we're building the website for, but let's update what we have so far. I'm just going to try a different image and see how it looks, but I don't, if not, I'll just leave it alone. So we're going to go in and change the image. Let's upload some images. Like this guy here. Nah, red background. We're kind of got that blue thing going on. Let's try this girl here. Let's see how that looks. Oh, too big of a file. Whoops. We're going to go back in. So these are not my compressed files. Hold on a second. Where are my compressed files? Let's see. Alright, category picks. I know these are compressed. Let's try this girl here. But I don't like that background. Here's something in white. No. We want an Enigma apparel shirt. No. 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 Alright. We'll try this one. See how it looks. And then we'll add it in. I guess it isn't too bad. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that's fine. That's not too bad. Nice blurred. I like the blurred background as opposed to if it was a regular background. All right, so we got. So far what we did. We put our logo up. We changed this. We left best quality products. And we still have to edit this here. So you just click the. Oops. Where did that go? We're going to move that. We're going to just click and drag that back up here. All right, and we're going to say at Enigma Apparels, we offer free shipping with any purchase, no minimum. Just use the coupon code free ship at checkout. So this is a way a person, if they're coming to your website, one thing you might want to do is offer them something, a freebie, because people like getting stuff for free, and when you say free shipping, it's usually a big one. All right, in here, we're instead of saying get started, we're gonna put shop now. And we're going to update that. And we're going to view the page, see how it looks. All right. Yeah, it's not too bad, coming along nicely. All right. So here we're going to re-enter the Elementor builder, and instead of saying design of the week, we're going to put t-shirt of the week or product. Let's put products of the week. That way you can display whatever you want up there, and every week change it. Okay, so instead of design of the week, we're going to say product of the week. And then, you can go in and change these pictures to whatever you want. So, now I'm going to upload some of my models that I created on another website. And we're going to upload files, select file, and we're into our models. Okay, so we already use this woman here. Let's do an anarchy shirt. Oh, I like this one. Let's do that one. And we're going to insert that media. Yeah. They got a editor over an editor here. I don't like that, but whatever. All right, so instead of saying customize your t-shirt, we are going to most loved designs, and then we're going to put most loved designs. At affordable prices. All right, and then come up here. Let's go into this picture and add another model. Okay, so that was here's another good one, but I don't want the same model next to each other. I love this shirt too. We could do this fallen angel. Oh, how about this fallen angel? Good model there. All right, we're going to insert that media. Product of the week, I like that. And here we're going to put from the fallen angel. Whoops, I want to capitalize the word fallen there. Angel collection. Alright, and then finally this model here we're going to swap out. So we got a male model, a female model, so it doesn't matter which one we put here. We just want to make sure we put a shirt that's not white, that's not black, so we want to contrast that shirt, showing them we have a wide range of, or wide variety of t-shirts. So we don't want a shirt that's white or black, and it can't say have a saying, or it can't be falling angel. So upload image again, select files. Oh, I like this one, the dog shirt, and it's a different model. And we're going to insert that media. All right. New t-shirt edition, custom, plain colors. Yeah, that actually works. All right, and we're gonna update. Remember to always update every once in a while in case something happens. Sometimes their page freezes up. All right, the background image. We could probably leave that, but it doesn't have any Enigma apparel stuff on it. Let's see if we can find a compressed image that we can put back there. So you're going to go up in here. You're going to come over to style, and there's the girl pointing up in the air. Let's choose an image, and let's see if they got any better images than that. No, we're going to have to upload another image, select images. Okay, we need, let's see if we got a different model in a different folder. All right, the Anarchy collection. Let's see, we got this guy here. How many? That's 19. That's a lot of pixels. Well, let's. You know what? I'm going to show you how to compress an image right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel this, and we're just going to bring up a new screen, tiny JPEG, and we're going to upload that image. Nope. We're going to go up one. We're in Anarchy. And it's going to compress it, and then you just re-download it once it's compressed. So it's going to take it from 4.6 megabytes down 79% to 973 kilobytes. That's quite a big difference. And the reason you want to do this, you want to compress your images as much as possible to help your page load faster, your pages load faster. So we're going to download. And we're going to exit. Well, we'll leave that up in case we need another one later. And now we're going to go in here. We are going to go into the download folder and Tinyfied and upload, and ba-boom. Oh. Dismiss errors. Hold on, I gotta unzip that first. So let's go into downloads. And we're gonna copy this. And we are going to go into documents. We are going to go back into our t-shirt folder. We're going to go back into Anarchy. We are going to paste, replace the destination file. Now that file will be compressed. Let's see. All right, we're going to go back into choose an image. We're going to go upload a file. Now it's going to upload properly, and it's a much smaller file. And then we're going to insert that media. All right, so that's our background now. If you update, it's permanent. You can see, all right, so we got Enigma, that, our featured products. buy this t-shirt at 20% discount. Use, yeah, I like that. And we can shop now. We'll take them to the Anarchy, or we could take them right to that shirt, but we don't have categories up yet, so we're not going to worry about that. Most loved products. This is, as you can see, this field is empty under most loved products. In our happy client, we'll have to get some testimony from my former customers, that so we can put that testimony in there. The bottom of the page, the footer, privacy policy, all that stuff. All right, we can go ahead and connect our Instagram and all that stuff. All right, we're going to take a break for a while. So we'll continue on with this build after a little while. All right, so I am not going to put in any legitimate clients right now. I don't have time to get the testimony. I just need to get this website I'm running. So I will sub it out later. I'm just going to put something simple in here to watch so you guys know how to do it. I'm leaving the quotation marks, going back to here. Something like, I love my new hoodie. Exclamation point. And we can go into this one. And you know, if you can get some of your clients, or even if you give away some t-shirts, get people to say stuff about you, you know, that way you can quote them. I do that all the time. I give free product or free demos or whatever away to get a review out of them. I love my new hoodie. The dog t-shirt is exactly what I needed or wanted. And then finally, affordable tea shipping. Affordable, fashionable, fashionable t-shirts with free shipping is a no-brainer. All right, we'll just leave them in there for now until I can get some legitimate ones. I do have customers that have bought shirts off me. I'm sure I can, you know, entice them to give me some reviews with some free product. At this here, I don't know. Yeah, we're not featured in any. I'm just gonna get rid of this whole section. Maybe we could drop intersection in and go to our widgets. Maybe we could put a couple icons. Let's go in and whoops, cancel. We're going to go icon library, and we're just going to type in t-shirt and see what comes up. There we go. And then over here, that's associated with somebody who's happy. So let's type in the word happy and see what's. Nope, nothing there. Shapes. How about a thumbs up? Yeah, there we go. I like the dark one. Let's see if it matches the other one. Yeah, it does too dark. So we got to threw in a icon of a t-shirt and a thumbs up. Now, this while we took our little break, I looked down. This most loved product category, this is a short code area. And since we don't have any product yet, we really can't throw the short code in there. All right, so, all right, everything looks good so far. All right, so I'm just going to view the page again, and here's our Enigma Apparel's homepage. Featured products, we got to fix that. So we're going to go into Elementor, and we're going to put 4 featured products in there. We're not going to put any prices yet because my products differ. So let's go down, and we're going to add some hold on a second. I'm going to go back and view the page. Oh, I know. That's a short code in there, and this is what they have in the library. So we're going to leave that for now till we can add our own featured products. So next thing we're going to do is go to the home page, or I'm sorry, to the back end, to the dashboard, and we're going to go down to the WooCommerce. We're going to see what products they have in there for us. All right, so here is where you have to enter your information, and okay, the email and address is good. I'm gonna I'm gonna take a break and enter this information. All right, so I went through the entire process of signing up for WooCommerce, and so there we are. And now what I want to do is I want to connect a print-on-demand website, which is going to be called Printify. You need to sign up for a Printify account, and once you do, you go and you have to connect your store. So you go into Manage My Stores, and we're going to add a new store. And you're going to slide down to WooCommerce and then hit Connect. And then I'm just going to go back to my store and copy my email address and then put it in here, or I mean my HTTP. All right, so we are gonna then, before we do that, we have to download another plugin. So we're gonna go back to plugins. Oops, I didn't want to do that. There they are, plugins. And once we're back into plugins, we're going to look for the Printify. The Printify plugin. Printify for WooCommerce is what we want. And since we're running a WooCommerce cart system, and then we're going to activate that. It'll take you back to all your plugins, and so we got. Oh wow, we're starting to build up too many plugins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Way too many plugins. We're going to start eliminating some of this in just a bit. But the one right off the top of my head, Google listing and ads. If you're not going to use Google as your main advertisement, get rid of it. That takes us down to 14. We got to get down to 10 or under. They made me when I okay, so we need to eliminate some of these plugins, and I already got rid of one. Now I haven't decided. I'm going to get rid of this. Well, Mail Poet, deactivate. When I downloaded the theme and some of the when I activated WooCommerce, it downloaded some of these for me, which I don't want. All right, Printify. We need that one to connect our WooCommerce shipping and I can't believe they have like 5 different plugins for WooCommerce. Anyway, all right. So now we're going to connect our store. Now that we have the plugin. Oh, did I activate it? Hold on. Let me make sure I activated it. Shipify. Yeah, it's activated. Okay, so we're going to go in here and we're going to connect this, our Printify account, to our store. And then I'm just going to load about 10 products in there so you can see what it looks like and how to create categories. All right. You have to approve that they can create webhooks and manage coupons, customers, order status, and things of that nature. And now we're going to... All right. So, how to create product. My product should be nothing in there. Oh, connected my regular Enigma Apparels account. So let's see. Okay. All right, so after I logged out and logged back in, then you see I have my first account, my Enigma Apparels account, and then I have the new account. All right, so under my products, you can see we have nothing. All right, so you have to enable automatic routing. This way you don't have to, like, you can do it one of two ways. You can approve orders. I don't I manually approve orders. If I get too many orders at once, I want to make sure I have enough money in my business account so they can withdraw it. And because they will not send an order through to their vendors until it's paid for. And we're going to save that. We're going to go into my products, and we're going to create our first products. I'm just going to create 10 products really quickly. I'm going to do one to show you how I do it, and then I'll create some more off camera, and then so you go into catalog, and we're going to create a t-shirt under men's clothing. I like this Alton Kotcher tee. It's $8.48 my cost. If you have a premium Shipify account, it will cost you $6.53. Or I'm sorry, Printify account. I'm just gonna. They have a lot of different tees at a lot of different prices. Like you can go this unisex soft style tee by Gildan, and it's $7.26. Problem is they're real thin. They don't last long. Now you can go with a higher quality shirt, like on page 2 here. Well, some of these men's staple tee. This is a high quality shirt, but look at the price. It's $15. If you can offer higher quality stuff at a much higher rate, or you can offer cheaper stuff at a lower rate. That's totally a business decision you have to make. I'm trying to think. I think I've used this one before. So it's just $13.42. The shipping cost is $4.80, between $4 and $5 on every shirt. So if you're going to charge, like $24.95, you figure your cost is going to be about $17.42. And if you're going to offer free shipping, that'll leave you. Even if you charge $23.95, you're going to make about $5 to $6 a shirt, depending. But anyways, we'll use this one as an example. The Unisex Deluxe Tee by Lane 7. And it is $13.42 plus $4.80 shipping. That's $18.42. We're going to start designing. And here's your color choices. I don't put too many color choices. I give them like 3 to 5. If you put them all, it's too many choices, and it bogs down your websites because they give you 4 or 5 picks for each color, and it adds up quick. So I'm just going to offer like 2 to 3, and we're going to add a design. And let me see if there's anything in my library from my other account. There is. So we're just use we're just going to scroll through my library a little bit and see what kind of tees I've made. You can upload, if you have someplace to design them, or you're good with, if you have a program that you can design, then you can just upload that program. Oh, here's some Enigma apparel stuff. I'm going to keep going. I want to upload saying shirts, just stuff with sayings on it. All you need is love. Let's design this shirt. So all you need is love's probably more like a female t-shirt. We're gonna want some softer colors. They don't have any pinks, so we can go with white, red. No, that's horrible. I'm not going to go with this design on this particular tee. You know what? Let's scrap this whole thing and delete it. We are going to back to catalog. We're not going to save that product. I'm going to go into different shirts, that I'm going to go into some women's shirts. This website I'm designing is going to be more for females. So that's and we want some soft quality products. This Bella canvas is a decent tee. Price is reasonable on it, but there is one more that I really like. And where was it? Go back to page 1. Well, we'll just pick one for now, just to give you some demonstration. And we'll use this Gildan ultra cotton tee. Heavy cotton tees, most women don't like them. They're too bulky and usually a little to the big side. So we're gonna go with the ultra cotton tee. And we're looking at shipping rates now. Okay, here's SwiftPod. Their shipping rate's only $4, so this would cost me $12.48 if I'm offering, if I'm offering free shipping. I can offer this for $17.99, make a little over a $5 profit. In the state of Pennsylvania, where I'm at, where there is no tax on clothing, so I don't have to charge tax. So I'm going to start designing. I'm going to add to my design. I'm going to, from my library, I'm going to find this quotes and sayings. All right, I think this is the page. This is a good saying, and I like the colors. All right, now what you can do is this whole dotted box to fill up. You can stretch this out until it comes right to the edge of that box. You can adjust this up and down by left clicking and just putting it where you want. Time to make the magic happen. It's on. I don't like that particular color, so we're gonna go into colors and let's see what colors. Let's see how it looks with. No, I'm not crazy about that. We're gonna discard this, and we're gonna go back into our designs, back into mine, and we are on page 4. All you need is a love. There we go. All right, so we're going to stretch this out just a little to fill up that box. Make sure you stay inside the box. All right, and I'm going to pick about 3 colors. Okay, so we got white. White is standard. I always offer white. It's the cheapest, usually the cheapest shirt. We'll see how it looks in pink or red. I'm not crazy about red. Let's do yellow. That's not too bad. How about gold? Yeah, I like gold better than yellow. So we'll go, how about, what's this color here? Ash. No. Yeah, that brown, that sand brown looks pretty good. Light pink's not bad, and we'll go white, and we'll make, now whatever color you save the product on, that's going to be your display color. So we're going to leave this pink. Now we have to go in before we can publish this, we have to go in and adjust the price, our profit margin. So I get rid of the unisex and I put Enigma Apparels. And then I get rid of the unisex here and I just copy and paste this right in there. And there's an extra space, we're gonna get rid of that. And then I go down to the price and I wanna look at my profit margin. All right, so here, the shirt's gonna cost retail price between 14 and 18 bucks for the small. And this is all at a 40% profit margin. If it sells for 14, it's costing me 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm not making a whole lot of profit there. So in this one, I'm going to go with a set price. And we're going to edit the price. You got to select all. And then I'm going to come down to the bottom. And I'm going to get rid of the 5 large, the 4 large, the 3 large, and the 2 large, because these profit, you need to stay profitable here because the prices of the shirts are a lot more. They cost, you know, only 8 bucks here. They're costing 12 bucks down here. So, and then I'm going to adjust the final price on all the rest of the shirts. How much are the prices? $17.93. So we're going to change the price on those shirts to $17.93. Whoops, not $117.93, $17.93. All right, so I'm going to, now that you kind of know how to create a shirt, we're going to publish it. And now what it's doing is it's going to upload this shirt to your website. And it says Printify users are very active right now. We have received your submission, placed you in the queue, you're number 5. So I'm just going to go ahead and log off for now, and I'm going to create, 6 shirts, and I'll show you what to do with them once you get it back there. All right, so we're back after I made these 3 shirts and I published them all. Why does that say out of stock? Anyway, we are now back in our, let's go back into, here's our website. Now you noticed I added a banner and it says free shipping with no minimum, and then you can dismiss the banner and then you just have your web page. We're going to go back to our dashboard and look at those products. We connected our Printify account to our website, and then you go into all products. Now you see they had some sample products. I'm going to delete all those sample products. I don't want to delete the ones I just downloaded from my Printify account, and then bulk actions we're going to move to trash and apply. Get rid of all those. We don't need them there. All right, that's much cleaner. Now, if you notice under categories, these are uncategorized. All right, so what you have to do is you have to create categories. So what you do is go over into under products, go down to categories, and then just to create a category, we are going to delete this category. And we're going to delete this category. We're going to leave uncategorized up because that's where Printify will send all of your prints once you make them. So we're going to add a new category, and we're going to call this One Fallen Angel. Oops. And then the slug will be falling angel. And then we're going to create it. You can upload an image if you want for the category, but nobody sees the categories except you. Well, they'll see them too. Well, it depends on how you set up your website. All right, another one we're going to add, another category we're going to add, let me see, we have falling angel. Whoops, it's misspelled. Oh, well, let's just correct that. Quick edit. All right, and then update category. The next category I'm going to create is logos or shirts with sayings. Then it could be shirt dash sayings. And then we're just going to create it. And then, what was the last one we did? Anarchy. All right. Add a new category. Shirts with sayings, fallen angels, and we're going to add one more, and it's going to be anarchy. Go down. Okay, so I was able to create these new categories, and so you can categorize your shirts however you want, and this will come into play when you're setting up your sales pages. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into all products, and I'm going to put those 3 shirts. You go into quick edit, and then you can this one is, oh crap, let me go back into products real quick. This one is the fallen angel, so we're going to quick edit, and we're going to stick it in the fallen angel category and check it from uncategorized, and then hit save at the bottom or update. All right, now the next one we're going to do a quick edit, and this is the anarchy. We're going to change that to anarchy and update it. So it's easy to put these into different categories. And then finally, sayings. So we're going to do a quick edit, and we're going to do shirts with sayings, and we're going to update. All right, so now that you have your categories, you can view the category. This is viewing. Is this the category? Nope, this is the product. This is just the shirt. All right, so as you can see, everything came through. It looks wonderful. It gives you your 3. Oh, this one's only in white, but it does give you your different sizes. Let's go to a different product. I want to see something real quick. Pink. Let's go into view this shirt, the anarchy shirt, and you can notice this one I added different colors to it. You got white, you got the gray, and you got the pink. And so let's go light pink, and then you pick your size. Now the 2X is more expensive because larger shirts cost more. So I set it the price for $17.93 for all of them. Unless you go small, of course. Oh no, white is a little cheaper for some reason. No, if you go small. Why is this? I'm not sure why it says 1778. I thought I set them all for a set price on the lower tier there. Anyway, as you can see, and then you can just by hovering your mouse or your cursor over, you can enlarge this shirt so you can see what's on it. And that's a pretty decent sized picture there. So that looks good. Then you can add this to your cart. Once you add it to your cart, you can go in and you can apply any coupons and you can proceed to checkout. Oh, I know. Okay, it added the shipping from. So we have to go in and change a setting. I didn't even go over that with you guys yet. So we're gonna go back to my. We're gonna empty this cart. Empty the cart, and we're gonna go back into my dashboard. And we're going to come down to settings. One thing you have to do is you got to go through each one of these, and I already did that. So as you can see, I set all this up already, and you have to do that. Products. So you set all that up. We're going to have to change our weights and measures because to pounds and inches, and save that because in the United States we use pounds and inches, not centimeters and whatever the metric is for weight. But the important one is shipping. So you have to go into shipping. And I already set up a zone for the United States, okay? But go into shipping options and enable the shipping calculator on the cart. You want them to see the shipping calculator. And we're going to default to the customer's billing address. Oh, whoops. Back into shipping. Hold on. And then Printify shipping. You're going to want to override this. Enable the Printify shipping method plugin. Override standard WooCommerce shipping rates. And we are going to uncheck that and then save changes, because if you have that, then whatever the shipping rate is for Printify, it's going to automatically add it in. And we're offering free shipping on this website. All right, and then payments. You're going to... I enabled the WooCommerce payments, and you'll have to go through. You're going to need either your bank account number or a debit card number they can pay you at, because once the payment goes through, they within 24 hours, they'll send that money right to your account. Accounts and privacy, emails, integrations. You can actually, if you want to sell in different countries, you can do multi-currency, and you can do subscription accounts. But for now... All right, so now that we enabled that free, and then when I did set up my shipping, I enabled the free shipping. All right, you can make that a flat rate shipping. Here, let's just, if I show you, you go into edit, and you can change that to like what kind of shipping you want. You can enable the free shipping, or you can add a shipping method. And if we disable the free shipping, or no, let's just add a shipping method. And here's a flat rate. You can make it, if you make it flat rate, you can make it $3 a shirt, $1 a shirt, $5 a shirt, whatever you want. We're going to X out of that, and we're going to just save the free shipping method because that's what we're offering on this particular website. We're looking to move shirts, and we're trying to keep the price at a reasonable rate with free shipping. And even if you make $3 a shirt or $4 a shirt, it's $3 or $4 that you didn't have before. You don't need to make $10 a shirt. The object is move product. And if you can sell if you can come up with a winner, 2 or 3 winners, and you sell a couple thousand shirts times $3 or $4, then all of a sudden you got something going on, right? We're gonna go back to visit my site. Now that we've enabled the free shipping, we'll go into all products. We're gonna set up categories in a minute, but here's all products, and let's just buy. Say we're gonna buy this shirt here, the Anarchy shirt. All right, and we're gonna buy the white one. We're gonna leave the large size. We're gonna add to cart. And now that you got the free shipping, we are going to now the customer will automatically have the standard shipping. They have to go in and actually check the free shipping. And it's the same exact shipping, except we're offering it free. If they do not check that, they'll pay an extra $4. If you wanted express shipping, it's $32. I don't know who would pay $32 for express shipping for a t-shirt, but if they want it tomorrow, I guess they would. So we're gonna proceed to checkout, and then you would go through all your billing details and so forth and so on. I just wanted to show you how simple this is to connect to your Printify account and then set up payments. It took literally hardly any time at all. Anyway, so we're back to the home page, and now what I want to do is I actually want to go into all products, and I want to go into the categories. Let's go into Anarchy, just let's say. And we're going into the Anarchy collection, and we're going to go into Anarchy. And here is the category. If you notice up here, it says product category. All right, I'm going to copy this. Control copy, Control C, or right click copy. The reason I'm going to do this, see now, if you categorize like 10 different shirts as an Anarchy shirt, then those 10 different shirts will be in this category. So this is, now that I copied that, I'm going to add it onto my home page. Let's go home. You can do it one of several ways. You can add a specific category up here in the menu. Let's say if you're just running 3 different categories, you might want to get rid of all products, about us. I'd leave the contact in case people have questions. And you got to leave the account. But so you could add 3 different categories here. It's going to expand this out a little bit. Or you can slide down the page and you can add a category section. So let's say edit with Elementor. Instead of most loved products, we're going to add 3 categories. Those 3 categories. All right. So for instance, let's edit with Elementor. And we are going to go down and create a new 3 different categories. So right here is where it is. We're going to enter that. This is, we're going to actually, those are 2 different, 2 different things. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of this totally, and we are going to draw in between them new intersection. Actually, hold on one second. X out of that. I changed Elementor a little bit. All right, so what we're gonna do, I think, to make our categories is we're gonna add a new intersection, and we're gonna go right below the most loved products. And then we have, you see when you just take it from the widgets, it gives you the two categories. We're going to add another add another row here. Let's see. Add new column, and then it adds a third one. All right. So what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to add. Oh, do we want a text editor or do we want, let me see what we got. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down. Okay, now remember, the Pro section is only if you upgraded for the Pro version. We're going to scroll below that and go to the General. And I think I'm going to grab this image box here, and we're going to throw one here. And then we're going to go back into widgets, do the same thing 2 more times. And we're going to scroll down. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because to add text, if you just added an image, you'd have to add another row and then add text underneath. I prefer to have the text all together along with the image. Okay, so, whoop, I scrolled too far down. We're going to go back into image box and do the third one. All right, so we're going to have our 3 categories. We're going to have a little picture. We're going to have a heading. And then we're going to have the category, okay? And then with each one of these, your category will be linked right over here. So I'll just do one with you, and then you can do the rest of them yourself. But so what we're going to do is edit image box, and we're going to go down to link right away, and we're going to Control V that. And then I always like to open in a new window. I don't want people getting lost necessarily. Although this is a product category, they can go back to the home through the home button. So we'll just leave that like it is. All right, and then we're going to go in and add a picture. Now, I've already used these models. I don't want to use them again. And I don't know if I want a picture of a person. I think I just want a t-shirt for each category. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into upload files. I'm going to go back to all my product area, and I'm just going to upload do I have any t-shirts here? No. Let me see if I have any just pics of tees. We're going to go up on category. We're going to go into category. Now, see, dark dog. Fallen angel, let's say. All right. Well, let's try. This one's pretty cool. And let's open that up. Let's see what it looks like. Yep, the file size is too big, so we're going to dismiss that. Let me go reduce that file size and then upload it. Alright, so I went and downsized it. I showed you how to do that earlier in the video. We're going to go up into my downloads and then upload that image. I want to see how it turns out. All right, there it is. Insert media. Okay, so this is our fallen angel category. So as the heading, I'm going to just call it fallen angel, and then put some sort of text here, like these T-shirts and hoodies are for the these t-shirts and hoodies are for the little devil in you. Nah. Those who have strayed off the all right, that's good enough for now. All right, so you see how you can create a category. Now, which category was this? Oh, that's the anarchy category, so we can't leave that one. We have to go back into our categories. And then get the anarchy category. So you got to go actually view the page, because they don't give you the URL right here. And then Control C or right click copy, and then back to our builder, and Control V, and now we're going to update, and all of a sudden we have a category. Now, how do people know that these are categories? We're going to put a header above that, I think, and we're going to say shop by categories, and we'll have these 3 categories here. So we are going to view page, or no. I'm sorry, we don't want to do that. We want to go back to widgets. We are going to, right above it, we are going to put a spacer first, and then right above the spacer we're going to put headings. Now remember, you're only supposed to have 1 heading per page. That's a H1, and we already have our H1 here, and we want to keep the rest of them 2 or below. So I'm going to call this about a 4 or 5. Let's see where we're at on it. It has it as a H2. I'm going to call it down maybe an H3. Yeah, that's good. We're going to center that text, and then we're going to shop by categories. Now you can see shop by categories, and then they know these 3 things are categories. All right, so I created my 3 categories where people could click into to see the category itself. Now you could create as many as these as you want. You can add another 1, 2 to the row, or you can make, if you have 6 categories, so you can make 5 across if you had to, or you can make another row of categories right underneath it, so they could shop by category. So let me just view the page and see how it looks. And let's see what we got here. All right, so we got Enigma apparels, best quality tees and hoodies, shop now. And we are gonna go to our, well, in a minute. And then we give some samples of shirts, an Anarchy shirt in the background, and then shop by categories. They can go into a category, and now all I have to do is add my products to that category. Whoops, I got let me correct my fallen angel one. Hold on. So we got a couple things to do here. So we're going to enter with Elementor. All right, shirts are the same. We're going to go back to Anarchy, Falling Angel, and we're going to view the page. We're going to copy and paste this URL. And we're going to go back down to our categories. And you can have as many categories as you want. The only thing is if you make too many shirts, you'll have too many pics on your website. You'll start using up too many resources, and you don't want to do that either. So I would recommend no more than 6 categories, and maybe 6 to 9. I'd say maybe even 3 solid shirts in each category, but really great designs. And then if you're selling shirts on Facebook or wherever you're selling them, then you can just link them to the category. They don't even need to go to the website. All right, so anyway, let me see. Fallen Angel. This is Anarchy, so we're going to get rid of that. We're going to go control. And we're going to update. And I want to make sure quotes is saying this is right. Make sure we're going to the right place. Yep. And we are going to, everything's saved there. And then I wanted to go up here real quick. Our feature products. Oh, all products. So let's go to home here, or actually all products. And you can actually, if you hit all products, this will take them to the shop page where it'll bring up every single product that you have. So if you have a total of 6 categories, 3 shirts, you're going to have 18 shirts on this page. And you can leave that in there. I don't leave it in the menu at top. So what I do is when I put this particular section in my Shop Now button. So I'm going to go in and Shop Now. We are going to look for the link. We are going to update. And then I'm going to, I think I might want this in the center here. Let me see how that looks on the page. We're going to update everything first. And then we're going to view the page as soon as it's done updating. And I want to see how it looks. If it doesn't, yeah, I think that's better than all the way to the left. All right, so we got our home. We're going to adjust the menu in a minute here. But you can put your categories up here. You can leave your all products up there, I guess. But if you put Shop Now here, and then it'll bring them to the whole shop page where all your shirts would be. Yeah, I would definitely recommend not more than 3, 6, 9, 12, maybe 15. 18 shirts at the most at any given time. You can delete, because here, let me show you. If you go into your dashboard, go down to your media. You want to see how many shirts you got in your library already, just from downloading 3 shirts. Just by downloading 3 shirts, we have all these shirts already. Actually, that's not that bad. All right. So, yeah, that's nice and clean. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and delete some of this media that I don't need. So to delete media that you don't need, you just hit bulk select, and I'm gonna come down to like, I'm gonna leave these. You never know; those might be cool. You might need. And you just click them. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep pictures of people. Yeah, I might keep that. Mainly the product stuff and this stuff here. I don't know if I really need this. Don't need this. All right. Don't need these. I'll just keep them for now, just in case if I do need faces. All right, and then you just delete permanently. Hit OK. It will delete those. It will delete everything that you want to get rid of. It takes a minute. As you can see, things are disappearing and shrinking. You want to try to keep, first of all, you we have it set up so you can only upload 2 megapixel pictures, so you have to downsize them before you can even upload. You want to keep them under 2 megapixels if you can. Also, and you want to limit on how much resources you use. You don't want to be slowing down your website, so that's the thing. Once my website's set up, I know all these pictures. A few more pictures I need to get rid of. Let me just double bulk select. Boom, 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 and boom. We'll get rid of them. And hit OK. So those 5 things will be gone. You just want to make sure you don't use too many resources, because it does slow down your site. The more your server has to retrieve for you, the more, especially pics, the slower it's going to load. All right, so we're going to go back and visit the site. All right, so it's coming along nicely, I think. I got this nice header up here. It's a clear header. We have a cart or an account with a cart. You can go in your cart this way as well. Contact, we haven't done that. We haven't done the about page or the all products page yet, or we did do the all products. Now, and we have 3 categories to shop from so far. Depending on how many categories you're going to have. I don't know if you want to put them all in the header. You can, but you don't necessarily need. You could leave the all product up here, all products, but as people scroll down the page, they should, they're going to say, now, this is a saying shirt, this is a fallen angel shirt, and this is a dog lover shirt. I haven't added dog lovers category yet, but you could take any one of these and link them to their category. So if people click on them, so here, if we go in, this is sayings. So we're going to go to, Let's pick the saying shirt, and we'll find the sayings category. Why is that say uncategorized? Oh, that. Let's hold on a second. Let's just make this easier. We're going to go to home page, and we're going to go down to categories. Where is it? And we're going to go down to categories, and we're going to go into quotes and sayings, and then we're just going to copy, Control C, and here we go. All right, so we have the shop now. Did we set that? Yep, we did. All right, so we're going to edit with Elementor. And then in this category here, this is quotes and sayings. People may want to click on that to see where it takes them. And if they, so you could have a link there. And by having a link there, you can directly link them to that category. So see where it says link and none, all you gotta do is go custom URL, Control V, and then I don't feel like you need to make it come up unless it's taking them from your website. You don't really need to have them go to, because what's going to happen is, for instance, they'll have the header up top, so they'll be able to go to any pages they want. Always get back to home. We are going to do the same thing to this. We're going to find Fallen Angel. We're editing on that page, so sorry. All right, Fallen Angel. We're going to go into that category real quick and see how easy it is to add a link right to the pictures. This is dog lovers. We don't have a dog lovers category yet, so we are not going to link that one. So everything's updated. We're going to view the page, and now, all right. And I actually have an Enigma category. It's called Enigma Where, and then you could put a link on that if you wanted. But now you can click on that, and it takes you right to your category. All right, nice. All right, and dog lovers has no category yet, so we're not worried about that. Okay, shop now. Use the code 20 off. I don't know if you want to give people. I'm already charging like hardly any money. I'm only making $5 a shirt. If I took 20% off, $17.95. That's $17.95. That'd be $1.75, roughly $3.50. I'm gonna make $1.50 a shirt. I don't know if I want to do that much, so I might do maybe 10% here, and the deal of the day is only going to be on one shirt. I mean, if the ugliest shirt that I have, or the hardest selling shirt that I have. Actually, I could leave it at 20% and just make it linked to. Just make it one shirt, so you could. So if we shop now, we can take them to this shirt, and we're gonna Control C, and we're gonna add a link to this page, and we're going to update, and then we're going to view page, and now they can have 20% off. I'm not going to make any money off it, or very much money off it, but they can shop now and get 20% off. Use the code 20 off this particular product. Or actually, this is the Falling Angels category. You could actually go into take it one step further and just make it this shirt. So we're on the actual product page. Control copy that and then go back to your home, and then scroll, edit with the Elementor. Scroll down, and edit this button again. Instead of taking them to a category where they can get 20% off anything they wanted, just take them to this shirt here and update. And now once that update's done, we're going to go back, view the page, and now we can go down and they can actually shop now, and it takes them right to the product page. So this is the only product they'll have a link to to get their 20% off. This shirt is $16.93. We're making like $5 off it, so take off another $163.20. It's gonna be $13.70. I might make $1 off the shirt, maybe. I don't even know. But you want to offer people the opportunity to buy cheap, just to get them purchasing, you know. Once they get in a habit and once they like your things. So we're gonna go back home. All right, so now I'm gonna look over. I'm not in the builder right now. I'm just looking over to the website. I think it looks pretty good here. Looks good here. We have our links, take us to different pages. And remember, you can now, if I create product and I can change this out anytime I want with a new link. Let's go down. Everything looks pretty good so far. Still need to work on the footer. That's pretty basic. But I'll go over how to do it. I'm not going to tell you what to put in there. That's totally up to you. You can look at other t-shirt selling websites or even retail websites and see what kind of information they have under their privacy policy, shipping details, terms and conditions of use, and so forth and so on. But I will show you how to do that, and I'll show you how to hook in your Instagram and your Twitter and all that. We'll get to that in a little bit here, but the next thing I want to do, I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. So we got that. That looks good. That looks good. We got our featured product. Then we come down to most loved products. All right, so everything looks good so far. I just want to go down to this most loved category. Now, what they have in here is what's called a shortcode, and it'll basically give you a shortcut to one of your categories. So we're going to edit with Elementor. And once we edit with Elementor, we're going to scroll down to that most loved categories, most loved products. You can see this is just a text or title, and it is an H3, so that's good. We're going to go down here, and we got a divider, and right below it we have what's called a shortcode. Now it says product limits 3, columns 3, categories. Now you could change the categories into t-shirts and add a t-shirt category, the ones that you want in there, or you can just add an entire category. For instance, let me see, we have Fallen Angel, Anarchy. We're going to add Anarchy. So let's, whoops. We are going to go out, view page. I deleted the wrong thing, so I didn't want to. I typed that back in there. I didn't save it, so so now we're just gonna re-edit with Elementor, and instead of the category they have in there, I think they have t-shirts. I think what we're gonna put in there is just Anarchy. So let's go into that code and see where they have category equals t-shirts in parentheses. Just put the category that you want. I'm gonna back it up and I'm gonna put Anarchy. And then it'll bring up that category. It should, if I spelled it correctly. There we go. All right, so it brings up that category, and then whatever products you have in there, it'll bring up to 3 different of those products. You could change this from categories to shirts, just t-shirts. Make a t-shirt category only, and then throw 3, double click, the 3 products that you want in there. You can leave it in its own category, but then you can put it in t-shirts. And you don't want to do this for all your shirts, but maybe, your 5 or 6 top selling products you want to put in your most loved category. So we are going to update and save that for now. And we're going to go back and visit the page. And now, so as we scroll down, we have Enigma Apparels. We have a nice call to action there right away. And then we show demonstrate some of our product. We have the nice static background there. Instead of the rolling background, we have the static. See, it could be just look like that and roll with it, but it doesn't. And you could change that if you wanted, but I really like the way that looks. And then scroll down to our most loved products, and then there will be 2 more because I changed it from 4 to 3. We only want like 3 products. Everything seems to be in 3s of what we're doing so far. So 3 of these, and I got 3 categories. And if we added more categories, I would do another 3 right below it to keep everything consistent. And then we have our testimonials, and then we have this. But before we do that, I'll show you how to change this so it's instead of being a static background, it'll scroll. All right, let me show you how to change that background real quick. So right there, you got the background. So you're going to want to come to this section, which is the buttons. We got to edit with Elementor first. Then we're going to scroll down until we get to those dots. All right, once we got those dots, we're going to go into style, and then you see that's the picture of the background. Now, you can go down here where it says attachment, and you can make that scroll with, instead of attachment, it could be fixed. It's going to scroll, and you can update. And now, let me show you the page. Okay, so now that attachment will scroll up instead of being static. Now I like it static. I like it to stay there. So we're going to go back in, and I'm going to change that back. I just wanted to show you how to do it in case you didn't like that particular style and you wanted it to scroll up. So here we go, and here and we are going to go into style, and we're going to change that to, it's from scrolling to fixed, and update. And then we're going to go back into our view page as soon as it's finished saving, and now we're back to where it's fixed. All right, so that's taken care of. We got all that taken care of. We got the Shop Now button taken care of. And I constantly do this. I constantly go through, make sure everything works. I don't want to miss anything before launching my website. We got the Dog Lovers category, which we have not created yet. But the Fallen Angel we have, so it'll take them to that category. And then our featured products. What happened to that? Oh, that's probably a short code as well, so we're going to have to go in and change that. But we did our most loved products, so we're going to do our featured products. And then you could create a featured category. Here, let me show you. What was this called? Most loved products. So I'm going to go on our dashboard. We're going to create 2 new categories. And we're going to call one featured products. And the other one we're going to call up, and we're just going to have the slug be featured dash products. Remember, whenever you're making a slug, you can't leave any gaps or anything in there. It's either going to be featured products or featured dash products. You cannot leave any gaps or any spaces in there. And then we're going to create the add new category. And then the second thing we're going to make is featured products and capitalize, most loved products. And then the slug is just going to be most dash loved dash products, and we're going to save that. Now what I'm going to do is for each, now I'm going to go into my products and I'm going to add the products that I want to add. Now, I could have 100 products here, but the ones I want to add in those categories, I'm just going to use these as an example. We're going to do a quick edit, and then we're going to do, we're going to most loved products and feature products. We're going to have them on all 3 categories. Now, you can add whatever ones you want. All right, but so, and then we're going to save that. We're going to do this for all 3 products just to show you how it comes out. Next one, quick edit, and we're going to add most loved and featured and save. And then finally, categorize only featured and most loved, and we are going to update. All right, so now that we have all our products in there, we're going to go back into our home page. And so if this is a short code, which I believe it is, we're going to edit with Elementor. We're going to enter, instead of category, for the category, instead of whatever they have, we are going to enter most loved product, I think. So scroll down. Oh, featured. We're going to add featured products. That was featured products. Now, unfortunately, if you capitalize something, it's got to be exactly the same. Ah. I'm not going to save this. We're going to view page. We're going to go. We're going to re-enter the builder. Scroll down. Go back into shortcodes. And here's the category mugs. We're going to add featured products. We're going to change this to 3 to keep it consistent. And then we're going to put featured products here. All right, so I was able to add. If you see over here, what I had to do is the shortcode they had in there wasn't working. So I went down and I copied the shortcode that we had for this category. I brought it up because we knew it was working down there, and we pasted it in there. And as you can see, I changed the product category to featured products, and then it brings up to three, whatever ones you have checked in that particular category. So, it's not that hard. And then we could do most loved, I think is what we call this. Up. We're going to go come down here. Edit this one. And we're going to call this most loved. I think that was it. Go back in, just double check. It's most loved products. Most loved products. Okay. So we're going to go back in. Type in most loved products. And there we go. And we're going to update. So, adding if they have a short code in there that works for you, all you got to do is change that product category and it'll bring in the products you want. You can add as many products to that most loved area as you want, but, I would just do 3 at a time. And same with the featured products. So we updated. We are now going to, I'm going to view page. Let's see how it looks all together so far. All right, so we got the heading. Everything here looks good. Color scheme looks good. The picture looks good. We know those links work. There's some product there under featured. They can have 20% off a specific shirt. We added the link to that shirt in there. Most loved products. Shop by categories. You know what? I may end up moving the category section above the most loved products. I may just drag this way up, right up here. I might even drag it just right underneath our feature products. Not sure yet. I'll have to check it out. But here we go. We got our happy clients or our testimonials. And then, all right. So everything's looking good so far. The next thing I want to do is I want to go in and I want to show you how to... there's 2 ways that you can do the menu. And one is by going to Appearance on the in the dashboard, and then going up to menus. You can create a whole new menu if you want. You can reset the menu. You can put it however you want. I'm going to name this my primary menu. And I'm going to get rid of that. We're not going to keep all that. All right, so we're going to make our, where's our home page? View all. We're going to have our home. We are going to have our about. No, we're not going to have an about. We're going to have cart, contact, and add to menu. All right, so these ones I don't want. So to get rid of them, you just can hit remove, and remove. We got home, cart, and contact. Now, I'm going to want my 3 categories in the heading, and I'm going to want them right after. Well, first of all, to move these around, all I got to do is drag it down. Boom. But I'm going to add 3 more. I'm going to add my 3 categories. So let's go back to the home page. Nope. We're going to go to home. All right, we're back to the home page, and I'm going to go down to my categories. And I got my fallen angel category. Once I hit that, I'm going to control copy. And then I'm going to go back into my menu, and I'm going to create a custom link. And I'm going to call, here's where my paste, copy and paste it, and then call the category Fallen Angel. Oops, I keep typoing that. All right, and then add to menu. All right, the next one, we are going to go back, and we are going to go into Anarchy, and we're going to control copy. And we're going to go back in here and create another custom link. Control V and just call it Anarchy. And add to menu. And then finally, whoops. We're going to go back here and we're going to go into quotes and sayings. And this just copy, and then we're gonna add another custom menu and call this quotes. All right, so we added all these to our menu. Now we're gonna put them in the order that we want them to show up on the page. I'm gonna have my home first, of course, and then my fallen angel. You can leave it. Oh, I forgot to tell you about this. If it's over like this, it's going to be a separate menu item. But if you pull it in here, this will be a sub menu of the home page. We could, which is pretty cool. That way, it doesn't take up too much room. All right, let's save that for now. All right, and now we're gonna make this our menu. Let's see if it showed up. If I have to do anything else. Select menu to edit primary. All right, so we are gonna go home. and see if that menu showed up. No. All right, so we have to go in and just make it our primary menu. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't. I don't know if we can do that here. Primary menu. Current set to main menu. All right, let's see if that works. All right, let's go back and let's refresh. All right, there's our new menu, and then as you can see, I think I'm gonna create one more and put these under that category instead of the home page. So we're gonna go back into our menus. We are gonna create a new menu. How about let's put the shop page back, and then we can make our categories underneath. Or we could actually make a category page, I guess. Okay. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna move this shop up to here. Move it over. Nope, they won't let us do that. No. We have to take all these out and move them back. Now, where's the shop? Okay, we're going to take the shop and move it back. We're going to take the shop and put it right underneath the home, and then move Fallen Angel as a subcategory of shop. We're going to make quotes a subcategory of shop, and then we're going to take Anarchy and make it. All right, so that should be better. We're going to save menu, and we're going to head back to page and refresh, and there we go. Oh, it's okay. Oh, contact ended up in front of home. We don't want that, but we got shop, and then we have the categories. Cool. So if they click shop, it's going to take them to all your products. But if you go to the Fallen Angel, it'll just take you to that category. I like it. Yep. All right. So we're good there. We just got to move that contact back down to the bottom. I'm going to make it actually, I'm going to do this and then move this down and hit save menu, and that's it. So I think that's how we'll leave the menu. I'll just refresh one more time, make sure everything looks right. Yep, there we go. So those categories fall under shop, but if they hit the shop button, it'll take them to every product that you sell. We have one thing in the cart equaling $17.93. View cart checkout. We're looking good. Looking very good. All right. So the last thing I have to show you, I'm not going to sit here and add all my products in. I mean, this is pretty much a complete build almost up until the footer, and we're going to go over that. I'm not going to tell you what to put in your footer. Let me take you to my original Enigma Apparel's homepage, and I'll show you what I have in my. There it is. All right. So if you go down to the bottom, all right, terms and conditions, and then I have a whole page that's just dedicated to and I just link it, and I just basically, you can see what I have. And if you want to go to enigmaapparels.com and copy and paste this, it'll save you so much time. Then read through it, eliminate what you don't want, or add what you need to add. Save you a lot of time. Just saying. All right, and you could do the same thing for any of these return. Well, your shipping and refunds might be different than mine, so I only refund if the product is damaged upon delivery, before delivery, before they get the product. After that, they have to return. Oh, I do offer a refund on this website. I had another website where I didn't offer refunds, just because, it was my shoe website. People would freaking wear shoes and then return them after wearing them for 2 weeks and say they were bad or too small. I got tired of it, so I stopped offering refunds unless they were damaged upon arrival. But yeah, they if you read this, it says, as we make our products per order, our products are generally non-refundable unless damaged or otherwise defective. No refunds will be made after 30 days from the purchase. Contact support at enigmaapparels.com for information about refunding your item. To be eligible for a refund, your item must be unused in the same condition that you receive it in its original packing. The refund policy is subject to change at any time without notice. Please contact support at enigmaapparels.com for any changes or updates to our refund policy. And then I have something for shipping. And, that's pretty, if you're going to do a print-on-demand business, unless that, they're ordering a shirt and you're going to pay for it and ship it, you make $4 or $5, and then they want to return it, you're going to eat that shirt. So I would say have a no refund policy unless it's damaged upon arrival. Like, if the mailman delivers it and it's all torn, but they come in nice little seal package. There's no way that's going to be wet. It's usually through the U.S. mail. There's usually no problem with shipping, very little problem with the shipping. So you won't have to eat, the only thing is if it falls out of the mail carrier's bag and a dog chews it up or something like that is the way it's going to get damaged. It's not going to come damaged from your printer. Now, maybe it's the wrong print on the shirt and that you might have to refund, but hey. All right, so anyways, right on this website, on Enigma Apparels, we offer a flat rate of $3.99, under $49.99, and then this is a way to get people to spend more money. And then everything over $49.99 is free. All right. So that's, you can come to enigmaapparels.com, refund-shipping, or any one of those policies you see here at the bottom of the page. You can, privacy policy, you can copy, paste them. Make sure you read through them and change them to your needs, though. Don't use, I have it, we have the word Enigma Apparel in there a lot. You're going to have to change it to your website, stuff like that, that's it. So anyway, all right, so back to the website. All right, we're going back to the website. I want to see if there's anything else we have to do. Okay, so we have all our pages set up. We have the home page, we have the shop pages, we have the contact page, and we have the cart, and then the cart symbol over here. We have our links. I'm going to have three more categories underneath this after we're done. I'm going to have to build it, but as you can see. And then we have our categories. All right, and then we have our most loved products, our featured products. All right. Well, other than, this stuff down here, I got to change myself, which I'll probably just copy and paste from my other website. I think we're done with this website. All right, now we're done with the front end. Oh, custom logo, print store. We got to get rid of that. And I promised you, we got to do the footer stuff. So we're going to go into customize. And then you're going to look for the footer builder. And then you're going to see all the widgets down here. Here's your social icons. Go into that real quick. And then you can, I'm just going to show you my Facebook account. Facebook login and login. All right, and we're going to my pages, and then here's my Enigma Apparel account. All right, and I'm just gonna from here to here, control copy. All right, so this is my Enigma Apparel account on Facebook. Whoops, I don't want to do that. All right, we're going back to my website, and we are going to add in Facebook here, we're going to add a link. So you just click into it. It says Facebook, and then it says URL. Control V, and there you go. And then, you know, it comes automatically. Instagram, Twitter. I don't have a LinkedIn account, so I'm getting rid of that one. And you can add. They have more that you can add. And you can adjust it to center, middle, or whatever. But anyhow, we're going to publish that. And now when we go back to our page, we should be able to hit the Facebook symbol at the bottom of the page, the social icon, and that should take us to Enigma Apparels. Yep, exactly. All right, so one thing I do want to do, I want to make that into a new window. That's something if you take anybody away from your website, you're going to want to do that. You're going to absolutely want to make it in a new window. You don't want them losing track of your website. If they get frustrated and can't find it again, or if they just get lost, say screw it, then you lose a sale. So what you want to do, let me see, we're going to go edit with Elementor again. Oh no! Oh, sorry. We're gonna view the pages now. We're going to go into customize and back down into the footer area. I'll show you the rest of this while I fix that. So, site identity. Nope. We want footer builder. All right. So we're going back into the social icon here, and nope, you can't do it. Maybe it already brings it up in a separate page. I thought you could do that. Gonna X out of that real quick. I just want to see, when I click on that icon, does it bring up a separate page, or does it go on this page? Yeah. All right. It brings it up in the separate page. All right. There we go. Yep. Brings it up in a separate page. My fault. So it automatically brings it in. It's already custom set to bring it up in a separate page. But if you're taking anybody to a different location than your website, you're gonna want to make sure it pops up in a separate page. And we've done that earlier in the video, plus in other videos. It's not real hard to do. All right. So we know how to customize that. We're gonna we're just going to look at maybe adding links to each one of these is not very hard in the footer builder. So, you know, you have your widget. Which widget is this? All right. So it says powered by my blog. You could put your site title there. Um, Whatever your site title is going to be, it'll automatically when it's in the parentheses like that. So this is obviously Enigma Apparel, so that it will pop when I change it on the in the general description. It will automatically pop up down there. Copyright, and then current year and site title will pop up. So that say 2022 my blog. All right, now another thing. Okay, you're having a hard time finding something. You can come right in here, and all of a sudden there's the menu for the important links. Okay, and that's your primary home, shop, quick links. You can edit any one of these just by going into the pencil. You can these are all custom links here. Visit store, let's connect, and then just like any other thing, you're going to have a URL where you can connect to. Visit my store, you can put that up there. You might not even want a quick link category. You can just drop that widget out of there. Get in touch by. All right, this we want to get rid of and put our own symbol there. All right. Let's widget one there. Widgets. What am I looking for here? Oh, this thing. Where's the logo at for the bottom? It's at the top of the column. All right, so we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to edit the image, and we're going to put Enigma Apparel symbol there, or just get rid of it. You can get rid of it totally. Do any of that. I just want to replace image. And we're going to do it with this one is the 180/20 pixel. Okay. And we are going to, as soon as it pops up, there we are. And we are going to publish that. And underneath where it says custom print store, you can change that as well. Instead of saying custom print store, you could say Preem. All right, so you put premium apparels under there. We have our widget or our social icons. All right, and this I want to change. Get in touch with us. You might want to leave your email address or something like that. I don't know. So I might do something like this. I mean, All right, so I just changed that up a little bit, and all right, and then down below you can put whatever you want. You can put your contact information in. I could put like all right. So that's my email address. You could do something like that. Just waiting for it to propagate. I don't know why it's acting so slow or what. All right. Or you could put a phone number in there, like do something like this. Oops. This is my business phone number, so let me look it up. I don't know. It's funny, I don't know my own business phone number by heart. It's funny, I can remember when I was a kid, I could remember hundreds of phone numbers. Now I can't remember one because my stupid cell phone is, smartphones made me so lazy. Anyway, this is ProHost Cloud, and it's all my business phones. There we go. So now I got my business phone in there and a contact email. Quick links, you might want to put some quick links. Visit stores, definite. Know more about us. You might have a contact page. Don't list it in the header, but keep it down below here. Know more about us or about us page, but don't keep it up top in the menu. Just keep it down below, and they can click into that page as well if they choose to, or you can get rid of it totally. Anyways, that's how you basically edit anything you want down here. So we are going to publish that stuff, and we are going to X out of there. All right, so earlier in the video, I made a mistake and I didn't catch it till I was editing. Um, but at the bottom here, in the footer section, you see terms and conditions, refund and return policy, and privacy policy. That wasn't there. What I had done is under menu, under appearance, under menus, instead of creating a new menu, I actually just edited the menu that was there, which is now what I'm calling the primary menu. So what I had to do is I had to go in and up here in the top bar where it says primary. Those are where all your menus are. What I did is I created a new menu and then named them. I named it footer, We'll call this footer 2 just to show you. And then this is the footer menu. And we hit create new menu. And then you go through your pages and you add to menu. So we're going to add the terms and conditions, refund policy, and what was the other one? Terms and conditions, refund policy. Those two. And there was one more, I think. Oh, we're going to view all. Terms and conditions, refund policy. Oh, and privacy policy. Okay. Add that to the menu. So I had to create that, and you can put them in any order you want. Then you save the menu. And then when you go up here, you can see here's footer two. Here's the footer menu. Here's the footer 2 menu I just created. Main menu and the primary menu, which we're using for shop. So that's well, and then I had to go into customize, go down to footers, and then you have your this was actually, we're going to exit out of that footer menu and we're going to add the widget 4 back. All right, and we're going to publish, and I'll show you what it looked like before I changed it. All right, so this is what it looked like. I edited the footer menu is what I did, and under important links, under that widget, it was originally the footer or the the policies. Well, I edited and I made a home menu for the top, and in doing so, I deleted the footer menu, so I had to create a new one. So we'll just really quickly go back into customize. I need to put that back in order. And you go down to footer. We're going to just eliminate widget 4, add new, and then add the footer menu. Hit publish. And then once it's published, you can X out. And there's your nice terms and conditions, refund policy, privacy policy, and they're highlighted in different color, so it's quite nice looking. All right, and that's it. I think we got a pretty decent site here. Nice looking, decent site. I just need to add some more product and get some real reviews. Add them in. Yep, looking pretty good. All right, thanks. And I'm just wondering, is there anything else I need to show you on the front end before we leave and go to the back end? All right. I might get rid of this quick links, make this 3 columns, and I don't know if you really need all that. Important links, these are all our pages and stuff. I'd keep them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this down to 3 columns instead of 4, and then have this more centered, and then by doing that, it'll read my email address as one thing instead of like copying and pasting like this. It'll be a straight line. I'll probably fix that up. I gotta add some real testimonials in here yet, but I'm not gonna do that. I think we went over pretty much everything on how to build a website with Elementor and the starter, how to connect it. All right, so now we have the back end stuff to do. And the first thing I want to do is go into products. We did appearance already. Let's go into plugins. And we're just going to do a few things here. I'm going to back this up right away. If I somehow lose this site, I would be really upset. All right. I don't need my starter templates anymore, so I'm going to not create any more pages using it. I'm just going to deactivate it and then get rid of it. I think we're down to 11. We were at 15 at one point, and I decided to go with Jetpack instead of using iThemes, and this is why. iThemes, when you create a new product on Printify, it doesn't always, when you have iThemes, it doesn't always connect, and then it'll download everything except the image, and then you have to go back and reprint, and then you lose track on how many images you need or how many times it's listed, and it might be listed like 4 or 5 times, but you only have one image, one with image, so you got to go back and delete it. It's kind of a pain. With Jetpack, I have not noticed any issues with downloading product or downloading the mock-ups from Printify. Anyways, all right, so I'm going to go in, and Elementor, we don't need to do anything with. Jetpack's already set. When you do Jetpack, it asks for all your information, and then it creates a dashboard for you. I'll show you the dashboard in a little bit. Light speed, I'm just going to set this up a little bit. It comes with some default settings. All right, we're good there. We're good there. Purge, we're good there. All right, excludes, nope, don't need anything there. We're gonna object cache, we're gonna enable. And then browser cache, we're gonna enable. Advanced and WooCommerce. All right. All right, everything there and light speed looks good. So we're gonna go down to dashboard. Whoops, no, I didn't want the dashboard. Next one down. General. Automatic upgrades, we're not going to do that. Guest mode, we're not going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do guest mode, and then we're going to move down to cache. And make sure cache is on. Oh, we already did caching. Now we're down to CDN. I'm gonna add my bunny CDN in there. It'll be on its own domain, where it's just gonna be Enigma Apparels again, away from my former, well, still current, but will very shortly no longer host with these people. Just their website's too slow. It took me 20 minutes to get to a page. You know, I was editing some stuff. I was trying to make a push for the 4th of July on sales, and took me 20 minutes to get to the page. I was just totally flabbergasted that it could, they put too many people on one server. You put 400 people on one server, 500 people on one server, and they start getting a lot of hits, even if they're just single hits for half of them. Or, man, but it basically crashed the website. I just couldn't get to anything, and I was so upset because I lose. And this particular company tends to have a lot of downtime with their server, just because they put so many people on it. That's why at ProHost we do not do that. We limit on how many people will be on a single server, and it really helps you as the customer to know that you can give good fast speeds to your potential clients or even your current customers. All right, anyways, so I'm not going to do the CDN right now. I forgot about that. But basically all you would do is, I have Bunny CDN. You put in your information. They give you something that looks very similar to this. You just copy and paste it into here. You turn this on, CDN mapping. You copy and paste it into here. You save the page, and then it will update automatically. Save changes up here, and then and then it will work in concert with Bunny CDN and get you connected, so your website is that much faster. And Bunny CDN is cheap. You put $25 in your account, and I host like 6 different accounts there, and I haven't had to put in any money in a while. It's like 6 cents a gig. So unless you're getting a lot of interest from people in foreign countries, it's not going to kill you to have a CDN, Anyways, image optimization. We can gather data on that. We'll see what it says. And we are good. Oh, I got a few things there. All right. Anyway, we have 38 item image group that. All right. Good. We're good. All right. We're going down to. That's it. No. And the last thing I have to do is page optimization. We're going to minify the CSS. We're going to minify the JS. We're going to minify the HTML. We're going to leave media settings alone. Media local. Gravatar on. Yep. Make sure I got them all. Let's check the ones I need. Yeah, we're going to combine. We're going to inline. All right, we're going to save changes. And I think that should do it. All right, so Lightspeed cache is set. I just want to go get a speed test on. Let's see where we're at there. We got a B. We're still a little high. I'm going to have to optimize a little more, but I'm not going to do that now until I'm finished building the website. I just wanted to show you 2.3 is not horrible. Google recommends under 2. So we're right there. All right, so we've taken care of, well, Jetpack you take care of and set up yourself. Lightspeed Cache we just did. Updraft, I want to do a quick backup. We won't need to do anything with WooCommerce. We did that earlier in the video and set all that up. And you're going to have to set up the payments on your own. You're going to need a Stripe or PayPal account, or you can go through WooCommerce payments itself, which I did. And all you need is a debit card number or a bank account number, and so they can pay you. You need WooCommerce shipping. I don't know if your state or wherever you're from charges tax, but you might need that. And then WP Forms Lite we'll need to set up real quick. So the last thing we got to do is updraft. We're going to go into settings. And then we're going to go into settings, and we're going to set this up in my Google Drive, and sign into Google, leave. So when you come back, you have to go right back into settings and set up good to go. You have to make sure you hit this complete setup at the end here, and when it's done, it brings you back to your home. Go back and set Google Drive as your destination. Everything you want backed up, and then how many times do you want it backed up? I want it just 2 times. I don't want to take up too much space in my Google Drive. I have about 15 different websites backing up in this particular Google Drive, and then my other one, my personal one, I have about 8 or 10 sites backed up in there. So you only get 15 gigs on Google. I could back it up on my own server, but what I'm afraid of is I like to keep things detached. If by keeping things backed up in different locations, if the server and you know what, servers rarely ever crash, but there's always that 1 out of a billion. If it crashes, we want to make sure we can get you back online in a fairly quick manner. Setting up a whole new server and downloading accounts to that server may take a little bit of time, and then we have to, then from there all we have to do is restore the websites. But I just want to make sure that we can take care of our customers. All right, so we got 2 and 2 file schedule back manual. We're going to do it every week, and then 2 up to 2 save copies, and we're going to save changes, and then we're going to go back this up manually for the first time. I got so much done, and if this site got deleted somehow, I'd be really upset. So I want to make sure I back it up in my Google Drive. So we're going to go back to backup and restore, and we're going to see we have no existing backups. We're going to back up now. We're going to check that this first one, you can only manually delete it. So we're going to back it up now. That way it doesn't accidentally get deleted without you knowing about it. For those of you who don't know, while this is creating a backup, I told you earlier I can't go out of here, but Jetpack, and I'll show you this. I'll show you the dashboard right after we're done with this, because this is, I think, the last thing we have to set up here as far as plugins. The Forms Lite. Yeah, you're going to want to make a contact page and then use the Forms Lite so they can contact you. But so once, let me see if this is done backing up. It's creating the backup now. It's almost done. 1 of 5. So what it does is it breaks your website down. It knows Google will not admit, and even your website won't take that much information at once. So it breaks it down into 5 different files. And okay, so it's finished, and we're going to hit close. And if you go down now, if you wanted to download these to computer, all you have to do is click it, and then it will download it from Google to here, and then you can download it right to your computer, and you can do it to all fives. You could date them, and that way you always have a copy on your computer, a copy on Google. There's never any worry about losing your website or restoring your website. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to go see, and it's now the file's ready. Download to your computer or delete from your web server. With that being said, we're going to go up to Jetpack. I just want to show you this real quick. I worked with Jetpack in the past. This is the first time I reloaded it. I just got sick. I'm kind of sick of iThemes not interacting well with Printify, and my product picks or my demos not coming over. So anyways, yeah, continue to Jetpack, and then here this will give you site stats, and it'll tell you how many views you had. I just created this and I already had 3 views. I don't know if that was me working. I've been pretty much logged in, so it shouldn't have counted me, but we'll see. It doesn't matter. People are already looking at the website. Gives you recommendations on what to do. At a glance, my plan. Now, they do have a paid version. It's $250 a year, and of course, I was a sucker and bought it because my first website, which is still my website, is a video fitness business. Well, it's not just video, it's live too, but I had a lot of issues with Jetpack in their video. The reason I paid $250 because I thought, hey, I get some enhanced security and I get the videos. Well, it didn't work out that way, so I went a different route, and now I use iThemes because I like the security better. But for the video website, I use a different server. They're actually out of Australia, but they're fairly reasonable. I think it's $220 a year, and I get 300 gigs of storage. Now, when I compress my hour-long videos, it's only like 350 megabytes. So I literally have about 150, 160 videos, and I'm only using up like 140 gigs of hard drive right now. So of my 300 gigs, actually I have 400, but of my 400 gigs, I'm using like 140 gigs right now. All right, so not sure why it's flashing like that. Maybe I need to still log in and give Jetpack all my credentials and information because I haven't done that yet. Anyways, I am going back to the website, and I just want to show you our pretty much. Here's our contact page, and we have to make it so people can actually contact you. All right. So you need an email. You need an email that you can make sure you have access to, and we're gonna go back to plugins, and we're gonna go to contacts, and make sure it's activated. It is, so we're gonna go into settings. All right, and link connect. No. All right, so you go into email, and this is where they should have your email that checking this option enables. All right, so all right, contacts. This is all right. So what we're going to do is go into WP Lightform settings, and there's some settings that you may want to check out. You don't need a license fee to use the light email. Do you want HTML template or a plain text header? You can choose to put upload an image for your header. Like if I wanted to, I could do my Enigma Apparel's image, and there we go. And then we can save that. And if you want a carbon copy, just check this box and I'll send one to whatever email address you have on file. Capacha. I don't particularly care for this, but you don't want a bot. You could just do the one where they just click it. You need to do a reCAPTCHA. You gotta log into your Google account. So we're gonna leave this at none. Validation. These are all the fields that will come up, and they're pretty much set. So I would not mess with them. Integration. Constant integration with, and you know, a lot of these things that you're seeing, all these other things, that's with the paid version of WP Forms. Geolocation. And you can see powerful location-based insights. This is so you can get information where people are at. You know, filling out their paperwork or looking at your products. Anyways. Alright, so next we're going to go down to all forms. Once you have your settings done, go into all forms. And you see here's our contact form. We're going to actually edit the contact form because we want to make sure that it is working. Okay, so here's what the contact form looks like. All right, and if you wanted to add it to a different page, you just need the short code. But all right, so we got all this here. All right, that's pretty much set. I think, you know, if you get somebody's email, the subject, and what the message is, you might be good. You could add, you know, maybe their name to it. You can move this field up to the top. So you got name, email. It depends on how much you want to make them type. If you want a phone number, you know, you can add that in there. But I think this would be good here for the contacts. You got their first and last name, their email, the subject, and the message they want to send you, okay? From there, we're going to go down to settings. And we got notifications. And it's going to send you to the admin email automatically. See it in parentheses there and those. And so it should send automatically confirmation. So this. All right, so thank you for contacting us. We'll be in touch shortly is the confirmation message. We're not going to worry about marketing or payment. So that's basically all you have to do. And then your contact form should work. Let me go into let me go back into my admin area. Oops. All right, so I'm back in my admin area. Just a slight snafu there. We're going to go back in our dashboard, and we're gonna scroll down to, or I'm sorry, I want to go down to, let me see, settings and go into general. I want to see what email address they have. They have email, administrative email at prohostcloud.com. Okay, so I want to just make sure that contact form works. So I'm going to go back into and test the contact form out. So let's go into contact. And just and make sure that the response will be in touch with you shortly. Thank you for contacting us. We'll be in touch shortly. And then we're going to go to, I'm going to go to my email and check that out. And everything seems to work. All right. Trying to think of, is there anything I missed? Well, if there is something, oh, right here on your contact page, you're going to want to put your contact information in here, and you just do that by adding with Elementor, of course, just like we've done dozens of times. All right, so that's pretty much how you would build and connect a website with Elementor and connect it to Printify, which is an online print-on-demand shop. You have to create an account there before you can do that. But just one last thing. Let's go into the ProHost Cloud homepage, and let's just remind you that $295 we started at for a single website. But if you pay, or I'm sorry, it's $595 a month. But if you order for 3 years, it's only $295 a month for a website. That's crazy cheap. And if you order this plan here or this plan here, you can have up to 10 websites here, 3 websites here. You get 50% off if you use the coupon code DISCOUNT50. All lowercase, discount 50. So if you went in, ordered this, boom, get 50% off that price. 3 years for 10 websites, that's crazy. 3 years for 3 websites, $125. That's crazy. It's crazy cheap. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a great afternoon or evening or morning or wherever you're at. See you next time. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I'm in my basement now because my dogs kept going crazy from the stupid neighbor's dogs. Just couldn't keep them quiet, so I came down to the basement, and my air conditioning is running. It's awfully cold down here, so I had to put on my jacket. But yeah, if you want web hosting, please come to prohostcloud.com. I guarantee you the speed, guarantee you 30 days money back, no questions asked. If you want a website build, I can do that for you too. Have a great day.